It's your own boy, the one only Great Dane, back with day 958 Star Drop opening. I'm in the Supercell Creator Program, and it looks like we have a Supercell Store daily freebie of 50 coins, as well as a daily streak, day 368, with reward of 25 coins, and the fortune you will not have bad randoms today. Again, that would help, I suppose. There's the free 50 coins. But I have not gotten my 6 daily wins for 2 reasons. First of all, we have a really interesting event going on to apparently set us up for the update. Again, apparently this hashtag Keep Brawl Alive event is somehow related to the new Brawler Damien that should be coming out somehow. It's something to do with the heart of Damien or the game or something, I don't know. But again, I could not in good faith make this video without saying, where was this hashtag for Squad Busters, guys? Come on, let's be real for a second here. Come on. I know most people moved on, but seriously, we didn't even get this for a game that actually is dying, and now we just have this event for Brawl Stars. Again, Brawl Stars isn't dying or anything. It's not one of those weird clickbait videos. But we do have this event where we can get quite a bit of free rewards. So again, I'm trying to contemplate where I should even start with this. So essentially, for the next 10 days, again, yes, 10 days, not even a week, 10 days, we can get 2 free Chaos Drops by getting our 6 daily wins. And you'll notice they moved the Chaos Drops to the end of the 6 daily wins. It's not the first win anymore, so you guys are going to have to work for it a little bit. But if we hop into the actual event page here, so we have community goal, and this should change every day, I suppose, or maybe it will be the same every day, but the rewards will change. So again, daily wins completed. In order for yours to count towards this goal, I think you do need to get 6 wins, but once you do, I think it does count as the full 6, not just one set of wins. So if we as a community can get 20 million wins, we get 1 Chaos Drop tomorrow. If we get 23 million wins today, we get 3 Chaos Drops, and if we get 27 million, we get 5. Again, I'm trying to consider here, it says 6 day wins to unlock the community goal, so if you get more than 6 wins, unfortunately, I don't think it counts, so don't strain yourself trying to help complete the community goal here. But there is an additional social media task where you can say something nice to a Brawl content creator. Again, I am technically in the program, but I don't know if it has to be on a certain social media or not. If you guys want to say something nice in the comments of this video, feel free to. I'll try to reply back to you. I don't know if it's going to make a difference, but I'll see what I can do to help us potentially get another free Chaos Drop. Again, we do have about 14 hours at the time of recording. I have less time by the time I post it, probably like 12 hours or something. But again, if you guys haven't seen the video for this event where they explain it as well, definitely watch it. It's quite unhinged, as they usually are. And again, we're just going to have a lot of opportunities to get freebies, including the new crossover trunk skin, which looks pretty cool. So again, I'm trying to consider where should I start here. I guess I'll just talk about this. So again, I did start making more progress towards Masters 3, and then immediately fell off with way too many bad randoms matches in a row, or matches where we should have won, but I'll just have teammates that really aren't playing as well as they should have, or they're just not understanding how the drafting works once you hit Masters. Again, since you guys are always asking for advice, an example would be Mortis can be very useful if the other team doesn't have a tank, but if you pick Mortis first, they're going to know to expect that, and then it's not going to work. So it's those small details that make a huge difference in the drafting, and unfortunately a lot of players still don't know that, so it wasn't going too well. But what I will show you guys, if I can get to it, if it's still here, it'll probably be in the title, is I believe I won a match with Bobby Brawl Stars here. He's got the content creator logo again. I believe this to be the real one. So just to give you guys an example of what a Masters 2 match looks like. Again, I got beamed here, unfortunately, at the start of the match. And keep in mind, this is a 3rd set of a ranked match set. So we won the first game, we lost the second one. It was pretty intense regardless. But I suggested Bobby should go with Ziggy here, because I knew I'd be able to make space playing Crow. But obviously it's going to be really hard playing Crow moving forward in the match every time we get the lead. Really, we just needed Bobby to kind of do everything here, essentially, with the Ziggy. So you can't see it, but we're able to get the blue star lead, and then we just had to hold it for about a minute. I think the first match we won was literally just by the blue star, so it was a very intense match regardless, pretty close. But again, this is the issue here, right here, is that Byron and Ziggy can do a lot to keep them back. There's not as much I can do without risking getting hit, unfortunately. So again, I probably had the worst KD ratio on the team here, but I was at least able to scare them back enough that we could get the win here. Again, I'm hoping... Bobby seemed to be about the same elo that I was around the time, so I'm hoping he had better luck than I did. But I'll tell you guys what I'm going to do moving forward here, because I definitely don't think I'm going to make it to pro in time with like 14 hours left. It is possible, I just don't think I can win that many matches in a row if I'm being honest. At least not with these randoms. So again, I got pretty close here. We are still at the 7 blue stars, so if I went down it might have been over. But again, we had the Byron and Bobby carrying pretty much the whole time, so... Again, I think I drafted that pretty well, but obviously... And you guys can't tell this, I was like, we had the blue star, I believe, so Bobby was the last pick. So I was the second pick on the blue coin, so of course they're gonna pick a bunch of ranged units into Crow. So yeah, again, it doesn't look like I did too well there, but it worked, so... Everything... that was literally the last match that I won. I think I got up to... Well, actually, I can check. That got me up to 9,484, and then everything after that was just awful, unfortunately, so... Again, I'd win some, but I'd lose a lot more, and I obviously ended up back almost even dropping out of Masters again. So what I'm going to do with about 14 hours left is I'm going to finish recording this video and post it. But again, to incentivize you guys just a little bit more to participate in the hashtag KeepBrawlAlive event. And again, there's no need for me to do this, but I really want to, and I want to engage more with you guys as the community. Is I've created a new channel on the Discord that I always have linked in the video descriptions. Again, it's been quite dead for a while now. I acknowledge that. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna try and make it better. Any advice you guys have or things you'd like to see in the Discord, let me know. I'll work on it, whether that's in the YouTube comments or in the Discord itself. Just let me know. I would be happy to get to it eventually. But there's a new section called Daily Star Drops where you guys can post pictures of your openings. Again, if you guys get some pretty impressive stuff, but you don't necessarily want to record a video like I do, and Mr. Sanks, like, he started doing the same thing, but maybe not everyone has the time to record videos like this, even if they do get something really impressive on their daily opening. So what I'm offering essentially is, again, if you guys are willing to get something really good, a good picture of it, put a picture of that in the Discord chat, and you can even ask me to feature it in a video if you guys want, and I'll shout you out if you can get something good enough. I'm not just gonna, you know, include every single person that shows me they got 15 PowerPoints today or something, right? But if you guys can get something really good, shout me out, let me know you want it featured in a video, and I can do that for you. I think that'd be pretty cool, because obviously the Star Drop opening thing, as I've said it many times before, it's not like I created this idea, so I'd love to see what you guys can get too, and I think that makes things a lot more exciting as well. But we got quite a good amount of potential freebies as well as actual freebies going on in the game. Obviously, you guys can head over to the Supercell store to get your daily 50 coins, which isn't too crazy. But if we hop into the news tab over here, you guys can see we have this beating pressurized metallic heart, which again I think has something to do with Damien. At least that's what Raid Brawl Stars says. I really have no idea if this is related or not, but it would seem like it is, because, and again, this is funny because I didn't post it, but again, through watching Raid Brawl Stars video, I can tell you guys in the assets of the, it was essentially a choose your own adventure thing that I could have done a video on and posted for you guys, but there's already so many other creators doing that I didn't want to waste the time. But essentially, this is kind of spoilers towards the end of the D&D adventure with Draco, Lumi, and Damien, the ends of the story was essentially they needed to save the beating heart of like the village or something like that, and wouldn't you know, coincidentally, now we have to save the heart of Brawl Stars, whatever that means, because obviously this game is still doing really well, but you know, no one's gonna complain about more freebies. So anyway, the other reason I haven't gotten my 6 daily wins is we have Boss Strike and Griff back, but as you can see, it's going up to Impossible 4 now, so I'm probably still gonna do the cheese strategy with Ziggy. And I'm glad I watched that OJ video, because as we all probably know by now, if you stand in the middle of the secret back room, the boss doesn't even seem to really trigger his hypercharged banknotes or his piggy banks. So again, I don't know if the randoms I'm gonna play with are gonna know that, but I'll try. So that's how I'm gonna do this. But man, there's so much to talk about today, and I want to include a double feature for you guys. So before I forget, because you guys are always asking for gameplay again, I think I did win a match with the real Bobby, so that was pretty cool there. But I got this other pro player on my team here, Creased. I don't know if he's a content creator or anything, but he's rather good. But I just, again, this is a set 3. We won the first set. This is set 2. And we actually should have lost, so I really just need to come over to overtime here. I don't want to waste too much time here, but this is crazy, alright? So they were about to win, and they should have won. I have to call this out here. Look at this Rico pass. I saved the ball. He should have easily been able to walk it in. What was that? What was that? This should have been such an easy win for them. That was worst pass I've ever seen, ever. They passed it to the one guy that couldn't get it in the goal. I just can't. I really can't with that one. But anyway, I'm not gonna push ranked anymore this season, as I was saying. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on setting up OBS on a laptop so I can do that drawing tomorrow. Again, if you guys somehow still aren't aware, I've been saying it for 6 days, well, 5 days now. I am doing a content creator giveaway now that I finally got boosted, or what word would you use? Now that I got ranked up in the creator program. I'm a verified creator status now. I can do giveaways sponsored by Supercell, if you will. So I already posted a video on that. I guess I can kind of spoil what the video is if you guys haven't seen it yet. I am able to give away 3 sets of 5-star drops to 3 winners, but the program that I use to draw those winners only works on PC. So in order to be able to record it, I need to get it set up on OBS. Again, I had it set up previously, but then I went to update PC and I had a backup, and it just crashed the entire PC. I had to reset it, basically lost everything. But at the same time, I didn't really have anything important on there because, as you guys know, everything I do is basically backed up to the cloud anyway. But I am going to have to reset up OBS and everything, unfortunately, so that's going to take me some time. But that's what I'm going to focus on today, so I can do that drawing for you guys tomorrow. Again, definitely make sure you have the subscription and bell turned on if you guys entered into that giveaway, so you can actually see who wins tomorrow. Again, if you win, it's not like I'm just DMing you the link, because I can't do that through YouTube, unfortunately. So you guys are gonna have to pay attention to that video tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you how you can claim that reward if you win, and there's a bunch of other stuff I'll talk about. But again, way too much going on. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna get my 6 daily wins here. I'm gonna pause in between each one. But again, I could get 3 chaos drops today, as well as we could get a bunch of free stuff tomorrow, depending on how active you guys are. Again, get those 6 daily wins. If you get something good, whether it's from the 6 daily wins or from the Griff challenge, go ahead onto my Discord. Post some pictures. I'd love to see it. But anyway, again, without further ado, I'm going to pause it and I'll be back in a second. Hopefully this isn't too hard. I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I need good randoms, so we'll see. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back with the first win. Rare. Got a rare of 25 power points. Mythic. And a mythic. 1,000 credits. Okay. Just from a regular. We're already starting really good. Okay, so that matchup, I had a Griff and a BB. died and just sat in the room with me, didn't even run out using the spring pad to try and do extra damage. They just sat in there with me, so I had to do everything that entire match. But again, at least that one wasn't too hard in difficulty, so it's gonna keep getting even worse now. So until I get to impossible, it won't even be as difficult as last time, but there's 3 more stages after that, so I really hope I get some good teammates here. We'll have to see, but I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back with the second win. Got another mythic. 500 coins.
Super rare.
And a super rare of 100 coins. Again, getting pretty lucky so far. Teammates have not been too good. At least I had a dynamite to help this time, and the Colt actually rushed out to keep doing more damage. But at the same time, the dynamite kept going towards the wall, causing the Griff to keep summoning the piggy banks, so that's unfortunate. Or at least if they're towards the wall and he does summon the banks, they're more likely to hit inside the room, so that's incredibly unfortunate. But again, I didn't go down at all, so I'm running both the shield and health gears to make sure that I don't have too much difficulty. But again, let's keep going. Hopefully it doesn't get too much harder here. Alright, back with the third win.
Rare.
We have a rare of 25 power points.
Epic.
And an epic. 200 coins. Again, doing pretty well with the rarities today. That one wasn't so bad. We had the Brock with the hypercharge, able to get off like 3 supers and another dynamite. Again, it's just unfortunate that they keep running towards the secret room wall because it keeps triggering more of the piggy bank throws. But again, still haven't gone down yet, so let's keep going. Alright, back with the fourth win.
Super rare.
Super rare of 50 power points.
Rare.
Rare, 100 XP doublers, nothing too crazy there. Again, I had a dynamite and a crow that didn't really do all that much, and the dynamite is still standing near the wall, but again, just got to do it 2 more times, so let's keep going. Alright, we're back with the 5th win.
Epic.
Got an epic of 200 coins.
Rare.
A rare, 50 coins. Again, I actually had a pretty interesting set here. I'll just show you guys. I didn't consider this, but if someone is playing serious, they can spawn into the back room with you and start spawning their shadows, and they can get up to 6 additional shadows just shooting off their shots of damage. Again, it's not as much as other throwers, it's only like 1,200, but if you have 6 of them, I think that was actually easier than the match before, so that's actually a really good strategy if you can have one person play serious with your dynamite or something, if you guys are looking to get it done the quickest. But again, we got 1 more to go for 3 chaos drops, so again, hopefully this isn't too bad. Let's see. Alright, back with the 6th and final win and 3 more chaos drops. Let's see what we have. Okay, starting with 2 epics, 200 coins, and 100 power points, not too shabby. On to... we have a legendary. Can we get a hypercharge perhaps?
Legendary.
Wait, is this what I think it is? The Super Ranger Brock blue skin that I was thinking about purchasing before, but I didn't want to spend the gems on it. That's actually pretty solid. I definitely won't complain about that. I can use the pin now for the blue Brock skin and the icon, perhaps. Anyway, let's see what we have for the last one. Wow! 8 epics, okay. 200 coins, 100 power points, 200 coins, 100 power points, 200 coins, 200 coins, 150 credits, 150 credits. Again, I think I got quite lucky today. I don't know about you guys, but again, you guys can go ahead over to the Discord now and post some pictures of what you got today, so you can even let me know if you did well today. You can tell me, even if you don't want to post pictures, you can tell me if you got terrible drops today. I think the cool kids are calling them airdrops or something, right? But you guys can let me know. Again, for that last match there, I did lose once just trying to run to the room. And then the second time I still died, but at least the dynamite beat it in and was able to get the cubes. Again, still standing near the wall, and our teammate was Colt, so, I mean, at least they're doing damage the whole time. I don't think they even went down once, so that was interesting. But, yeah, again, it's definitely harder, but if you use this strategy, I think you should have a fairly easy time. Again, I only took 2 losses there. or I guess technically one loss, and then I still died, but the dynamite was able to help us win. So yeah, not too bad at all actually. I was expecting it to be a lot worse, but as long as you can get to that back room and use throwers or something, you'll be fine. I didn't show it off, but there's no special quests going on unless you consider this whole event to be a special quest technically. Again, I haven't even seen the meter go up yet. I don't know if it'll only go up once we get to 23 million wins. Again, I thought maybe if I tap on the gauge here, it might move a little. You never know when they have little Easter eggs like that sometimes. In fact, I haven't tried scrolling up or down. It doesn't seem like it's one of those, unfortunately. But yeah, this is only day 1 of 10. So again, if you guys got your 6 daily wins, find a content creator you like, give them an appreciative comment, and they'll respond back. And that should hopefully get us even more chaos drops. But yeah, again, there's a lot of potential to get great stuff today. So again, for the mode selection, we have Boss Dungeon Griff. I'll call it 2.0, right? The more difficult version. And I think in the title, I'll probably only fit the fact that we have the event and the fact that I played with Bobby in the title. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit Boss Griffin until tomorrow, just because I wanted to include that in today's video. But we also have Wipeout, Walking on Hot Sand, Brawl Hockey Tiptoe, Brawl Ball 5v5 Stockpile Stadium, Brawl Arena Mirage Arena. And we have Free Play Knockout Healthy Middle Ground, as well as Bounty Jump Scare spelled incorrectly, and this is one heck of a map, I'll say that. Definitely not going to be playing that today, but again, if it wasn't clear, what I'll be doing is setting up that video for the rewards drawing for the content creator giveaway. So again, I hope you guys are as excited for that as I am. It's going to take, well, I don't actually know how long, but there's going to be more steps to it. Nothing will be difficult, but I'll explain everything in tomorrow's video once I get that all set up. And then tomorrow after that, again, because there is no ranked, I will be setting up OBS for streaming, so then I'll probably start streaming the ranked gameplay as well. So again, I put it off for long enough, but there's just a ton of stuff I'm trying to get set up here. So again, you guys will have to let me know if there's any improvements I can make once that's actually out, but again, with help from other people in the community as well, I think I'm getting some pretty good advice. Again, I believe it was Green Cube guys helping me to set up the streaming by mirroring my device onto OBS. But other than that, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. I just really want to know. Again, I usually ask it in the comments, but now that I've set up the Discord, you guys can actually show me if you've gotten anything good today too, so you don't just have to comment it. I think I'll probably still ask the same thing, but today I'll probably be asking you guys who you're giving your quote-unquote nice comment to. Again, I don't care if it's me or anybody else. In fact, it's more likely to be completed if you do it to some other creator, just because I'm still on the smaller side. But again, I appreciate your guys' help. I really look forward to tomorrow's giveaway. I hope that 3 of you that win are happy and the rest of you that don't win are not as unhappy. But again, I'll explain how even if you don't get drawn the first time, you still might win. I'll explain everything in tomorrow's video. But again, this is a pretty exciting event. I'm excited for a new season of Ranked. Again, if I can make it to Masters 2, I think anything is possible here as long as I get good enough teammates. You never know. If you play long enough, you'll probably get there, seems to be my understanding. But other than that, again, let me know if you guys want to see Ranked streams. That's my idea so far, other than just like getting like prestige 3s on brawlers. But you guys voted for Mortis, so that's why I haven't been trying that yet. I haven't been able to find a good avenue to do that, whether it be through solo showdown or getting an actually dedicated team comp that wants to do that and has the time to do that. But and other than that, oh, there's actually, I almost forgot, this is like the most important thing today actually. If you guys weren't able to keep Brawl Stars alive through the freebies, you're definitely going to start playing the game now that we have Fairy Frank in the shop. I mean, this is just, what a lovely, lovely skin we have here. I definitely won't be spending 200 gems on it, but if you do, you get 5 free star drops and a fairly okay icon if you're into that fairy style, I guess I'll say. For another 80 gems, you get 3,000 power points and a legendary star drop. Again, I don't really think that's worth 80 gems, but if you spend another 40 on top of that, you get 3,000 coins and 3 chaos drops, which again could all be awful. So I really don't think it's worth spending the rest, but at the very least, if you buy the skin for full price now, you'll get that icon that looks okay. And I think that's the only thing going on in the shop, if I'm not mistaken. We still have Dragon Maisie for the rest of the day. We still have Fairy Mina for about 5 days. Paper Cordelia is 25% off for about 2 days. And I have a special offer on El Grillo. And I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but it's only the one L's, right? So it wouldn't be Yo. 15% off again. I don't want to spend gems on that. Daily offer that's alright. Don't really want it. I have daily freebie of 10 power points as well as 15 coins. And again, I don't think anything else crazy going on. I have no XP doublers as of today and 225,914 power points. So again, let me know what your strategy for boss dungeon, boss dragon griff is. And if you're able to get all the wins for a day, it's definitely going to be a bit more difficult than last time. But again, it's at least nice that they're not doing the exact same thing twice in a row. So other than that, again, hopefully you guys are excited for the giveaway tomorrow, and let's see how far I can take this, guys.